This quarantine is not leaving any couples alone. There were already rumors that George Clooney and his wife Amal were not getting along well while staying at home all the time. Then Mary-Kate Olsen and Olivier Sarkozy's divorce was confirmed, while for some, the pandemic helped their relationships like Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson, and it also broke some other couples. And yes, I'm talking about Scott and Sofia, as you guys know. So hit the bell and subscription button and stay with me to find out what happened to them. Many of us thought that Scott Disick and Sofia Richie were so serious and that their relationship had great possibilities to last for a long time. Many of us may have even thought that they would be together for life. But unfortunately, recently a rumor has been going around that could signal the beginning of the end. This could be sad news for Scott and for those who wanted the couple to stay together. Let me explain. The rumor started just a few days ago when TMZ released a photo in which apparently Sofia left the summer house of a guy in Malibu without a mask. The same rumors say that they might have even spent 3 days together. So is it all over with Scott? 3 years thrown in the trash for a weekend? Nothing is known about the guy in question yet. What we do know is that Scott has stopped following Sofia on Instagram, and maybe he doesn't want to say anything, but since October, they haven't had any photos together. Could it be that now they have agreed to keep the relationship low-key, and the last photo Sofia has with Scott is from the month of November? What do you think? Are they trying to stay low-key? Anyways, we know that Scott and Sofia were together for a long time during the coronavirus lockdown, which is still ongoing. And a close source told Lifestyle magazine that they definitely are not used to spending so much time together without the company of Sofia's friends or Sofia's commute to her dad Lionel Richie's house or to her mom's house. So could the problem be that they spend so much time together? The beginning of the quarantine seemed to go well for Scott, who's 36, and Sofia, 21, despite being used to going to 1,000 events and going out. With this new situation, they now have had breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. They looked at each other's faces all the time and watched movies to pass the time a little faster. This clearly wasn't normal for them. But they seem to have found their way back. They began to swim a lot, Scott was looking for properties to buy, and the couple was tasting the best food in the kitchen. The word stress didn't seem to be affecting at least this couple. They focused on the present, and the future was left to luck or fate. Of course, they were also accompanied from time to time by Scott's sons, Mason, Penelope, and Rain, who visited them since Scott's house is not far from Kourtney's. Kourtney knows well how important it is for the children to see their dad. In addition, Scott and Sofia did not leave the house at all, faithful to the quarantine. The model never stopped being active on social media, and on March 18th, she shared what she was doing during this time. And according to her, Sofia was using this time to reflect, put things into perspective, grow, and appreciate the things she has. Wow, how mature. Could it be that her relationship with Scott was among the things that she was putting into perspective? A month ago in February, we had already started hearing rumors of separation, but those rumors were said to be pure lies. Of course, a source told E! News that they were comfortable together, and that is why nothing could hurt them. The source continued that the couple was spending a lot of time together, and that it was easy for them to tease each other. So, they were fine spending a lot of time together, but what happened? A source even told E! News in February that Sofia and Scott bicker like any other couple. They make empty threats that it's over and then they get back together. They are comfortable together, so it's easy to say that things don't mean anything. Their conflict might be because they spend so much time together, so it's easy to annoy each other. I'm not really sure how this couple is supposed to be, but I guess E! News knows better. What do you guys think? So back to their relationship timeline. In October of last year, the couple took a big step. Finally, Sofia appeared on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Sofia, Scott, and Kourtney and the boys, the 6 of them, went on vacation to Finland together. The whole family went on a vacation together. That episode made so much noise. Sofia was already complaining that when Scott was with Kourtney, he acted in a more sophisticated way when he was with her, and with her, he behaved like a 5-year-old boy. Have you guys watched that episode? Going a few months back, in June of last year, the couple began to talk about commitment, and by then, they had been together for almost 2 years, and they saw each other as life partners. Even Kourtney herself was happy with the fact that they were together and gave them all of their support. For Kourtney, the most important thing was that Sofia is good with the children, and they even became friends. Do you think you guys will be able to be this cool with your ex's new partner? I mean, the Kardashians have an indisputable open mind. Not sure if I will ever be the same way. At the end of April, Scott left for a short vacation with the three Kardashian sisters. They went to see a very reputable healer in Bali, Indonesia, and when he was in front of Scott and Kourtney, he told them that they were soulmates, but it is up to them how they will end their life together, whether as partners or just co-parents. For Kourtney, that was a surprise since she had already turned the page and enjoyed her new life, where they could live together as parents of their children. And it seemed like Scott felt the same. At that time, he was having a very good time in his relationship with Sofia. On the other hand, Sofia accepted the close relationship that Scott and Kourtney had as parents of 3 children. Despite all the news the healer gave them, Scott said, "I definitely don't want to disrespect my relationship with Sofia because it means a lot to me." And although Scott cares a lot about his ex and is trying to always be there for her whenever she needs it, he has his own life too. And Scott also added that whether they are soulmates with Kourtney or not, he feels he owes her a lot for the times that he was not around when she needed him, and that he will be there for her for the rest of their lives. Kourtney also said, "We are soulmates in a sense, no matter what, whether we're ever together or not." What do you guys think about the relationship Kourtney and Scott have? In December of 2018, the internet exploded when they saw that Kourtney had joined Scott and Sofia for a vacation in Cabo. He posted a picture of the 3 of them together with the caption, "What more can a guy ask for? Three's company." This one even shocked the whole Kardashian-Jenner family. In September of that same year, Scott said that he wanted to have another child, and you might be thinking, cool, he can have one with his new girlfriend Sofia, just like how normal people do. But no, he wanted to have it with his ex Kourtney. And you know what? Kourtney also wanted to have a child with him. To further complicate matters, Kourtney at the time was also dating Eunice Benjamin. Maybe this is one of the reasons why they broke up soon after that. Now, let's go back to the present, just a moment before Sofia appeared in the company of another man in a photo. The last time Sofia and Scott were seen together was on May 15th, just a day before this. A source told E! Entertainment that Sofia continues to support Scott in these difficult times. If you guys remember, not long ago I told you about Scott entering rehab because of the old trauma of his past. Both his parents passed away a few months apart. He also confessed that he was having problems with his ex Kourtney and with his children. But once the news got out, he checked out angry about the fact that they released his private information. But even during this time, it is said that Sofia was with him. So what could have happened? Was it because he left rehab? Was it because Sofia has had enough of him? Did they have a big fight or something? Was the alleged separation amicable? Is Scott going back to Kourtney? I have so many questions, so let's talk about all of that in the comments, and remember to like, share, and become part of our Curious Sips family by subscribing to our channel. And also, don't forget about our Instagram account. So see you guys next time.